Hi. So you know who I am, and so I don't have to tell you my name. So here's the deal. This is April 4th. This is the 28th anniversary of the assassination of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And, for me, that's one of those dates that, kind of, it's in my background. I remember when that happened, and I was living on a military base, and all the bases in the nation basically went on alert, and we're all sent home from school, and it was a tough day. But that's not what this video is about. So I'm just mentioning that because I feel I needed to. Now, here's the deal. So this Amy Schmidt, I don't know how you say her name. I just don't know how it is. But anyway, it's Sexy Savvy Social, I think it is. Or maybe it's Social Savvy Sexy. I don't really know. Anyway, she set up this thing a couple of years ago. I guess some other people set it up before her, where it's called, a vlog every day in April. Well, I don't necessarily do vlogs. I don't do a personal vlog, so to speak. Sometimes I have my opinion, but usually I have other stuff going on. So I had to think about it because I said, I want to do a video every day. And then I thought about that and I said, maybe every single day is a little much. So what I'm doing for the month of April is I'm going to have a video every weekday. So every day from Monday through Friday, I'm going to have a new video. And then I'm not going to have videos on Saturday and Sunday. And we'll take this all the way to the end of the month. And you know what? It's one of those kind of things where you get to challenge yourself to see what you're all about. Can you handle doing, a different video all the time? Can you handle the content? I did this 2 years ago on my business channel where in the month of June, I did a video every single day. I didn't even skip the weekends. And then I did it on my business blog last December where I had a blog post every single day in the month of December. So that's 31 straight blog posts. So, I like to every once in a while challenge myself. And I'm doing this one here because I can. Pretty much it. And today I'm going to talk about Twitter. Now, in March, Twitter announced that they were going to stop supporting the standalone TweetDeck application. Now, I was a TweetDeck fan before they bought it. I loved it then. Then I was irked when they bought it because they got rid of some of the things that I liked about it, changing colors, changing fonts and everything. But it was still passable, and it was pretty good. And then they announced in March that they were getting rid of standalone totally and going only with the website. So you had to sign in to TweetDeck, and you had to use it in the browser. Now, I have reasons why I don't like using things in the browser. I mean, I like having my stuff separate. The more I use on my browser, and I'm a Firefox guy, and the more I use on the browser, the slower it gets. And so I like to have my Twitter open pretty much most of the day. And if I had it in the browser, I'd have to keep shutting that bad boy down. It's the reason I took Flash off my computer. So, I just didn't want that. So I started kind of searching around, and it turned out there were a whole lot of browsers that had been recommended, but most of them had already gone off the market because of the Twitter API, because they're always messing with stuff, or they cost something like 20, 30 bucks a shot, and I really wasn't into that. So I did some research, and I found something that's called Tweeten. And at least that's how I'm pronouncing it. I'm not really sure if that's how you say it, but Tweeten. You see it in the title here. And that's what it's called. And I found it, and I decided, you know what, let's go take a look. And I got to tell you, it looks a lot like TweetDeck, almost exactly. So let me show you some stuff based on what they call the screen share, because I'm doing this video through a Google Hangout just because it's the only way I can figure out how to do this. So this is TweetDeck. I'm just going to show you my TweetDeck. So this is an example of my TweetDeck, and you see the thing up here saying that they're ending their association with it on the 15th. Irking me to all the death. Anyhow, you can see I've got my columns here, and it shows you stuff that I have programmed, scheduled to go out later on. And you see I have my columns here, different things. And this is what it is. It's black with white print. So that was TweetDeck. Now let me show you Tweeten. And so this is Tweeten. And except for the size of the fonts and the width of the columns, you know what? It pretty much looks the exact same. As a matter of fact, it does look the exact same. It's got a few more things listed over here, which I haven't taken a lot of time to figure out because I haven't had to. Frankly, this is going to serve my needs well. The only gripe I have with it so far is the fact that it's a little slower. For instance, when I go to copy links in there or URLs, it seems to like hesitate and say, okay, what am I supposed to do with this? And I think that's probably because in its own way, it's going to convert it to the bit.ly or whatever it is. It's going to shorten the link somewhere along the line. So maybe that's part of the processing. But otherwise, it looks the exact same. You only get the choice between dark and light. Supposedly, I've got it set on the largest print that's possible, which basically says if you got those people who can read the print smaller than this, y'all got some good eyes because I just don't have it. So, Tweeten, it's free and it seems to be working out well. Of course, if it's one of those things where if it fails on me at some point, I don't know what I'll do. But I just like having a separate thing. I'm not one of those people who wants everything in the browser. So I'm turning that off. And that's all I really wanted to show you, is that there are at least some other alternatives that seem to be out there. If you're a TweetDeck fan of the standalone client like me, and you're looking for something else, give this bad boy a shot. And hopefully Twitter won't mess this one up. So anyway, that's all I got for you. This is April 4th, which is the Monday. No cookies, because I seem to be eating a lot of cookies lately. But there you go. That's what I got. So April 4th, Monday. Let's see what I do tomorrow. By the way, if you saw the other picture, there's my Bugs Bunny on the shirt that I'm wearing today. I have a Bugs Bunny somewhere in this room, and I don't know where it is. And I can't blame it on my wife, at least yet, because she's out of town until May. So I'll have to find where my Bugs Bunny little statuette is. Anyway, y'all take care. Talk to you later.